Hey, Nick, it's Friday, one of our favorite days, because we're in the kitchen with one of our favorite people, Ms. Kathy Adams Phillips, and she is helping us get ready for Mother's Day with a Mother's Day treat. So what are we making?
Absolutely. Well, I can think of nothing better than breakfast in bed on Mother's Day. It's kind of a tradition, isn't it? I know your girls want to make you breakfast.
They can. I don't know if they'll be able to make this, but they like to try.
Believe it or not, this is really simple. This is a Dutch baby pancake, and it's a one-dish wonder. I actually learned how to cook. The very first thing that I cooked were pancakes.
So most kids learn how to cook.
Yes, my mother, which happens to be here with us today in the studio, taught me how to make pancakes. Flipping them was always a little bit of a challenge, but with this, it's a no flip, and it's so much fun, and it's really a simple recipe.
So for our viewers at home who aren't familiar, what is a Dutch baby pancake?
A Dutch baby pancake is if a pancake and a souffle had a baby, it would be the Dutch baby pancake. It's similar to a souffle. It cooks up like one. It's going to get that big, puffy, golden look, but then it's going to flatten down like a pancake, and it's very similar in texture, but a little bit more eggy, if that makes sense.
Okay.
A lot more protein.
Okay, let's make it. So what do we have in front of us?
Well, speaking of the protein, we've got 3 eggs, and I am choosing to put this in the blender simply because it's easier. And since it is the souffle, then it just, I don't know, it just works. Now this is a 1/2 cup of all-purpose white lily flour, and that's going right in. You need to make sure that it is all-purpose and that it's not self-rising. That is huge.
Okay.
Then we've got a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We've got a tablespoon of sugar. Got to have a little sweet in there with a pancake. A pinch of salt, just a little dash.
Everyone loves putting salt.
Well, it's necessary. The salt actually brings out the sweetness. Have you ever had something and you said, this is just too sweet? Well, usually they're not adding that little pinch of salt. And the same goes in our Southern cooking, you know, Kathy's Southern kitchen. Then it's a pinch of sugar and everything. I bet you grew up with your mom putting a pinch of sugar.
She puts a pinch of sugar in spaghetti and things that are real
and it really
acidic.
It balances. So the salt is doing the same thing for us. Same concept. Now I'm adding a cup, or I'm sorry, a 1/2 cup of whole milk. Make sure that it's whole milk. Again, we're going for the protein for Mom, right? I know Mom's really concerned about that. And next, we're just going to blend this up. Now, this is going to be loud for a little minute.
Okay, now we're leaving the butter out because I see a butter.
We are.
There.
The butter's going to come in just a second.
So now we're blending. Look how quick that was.
Yes, that's why I love the blender. Now, you're talking about the butter. Let me just come here because this is the next step. Now, if the kids do this, and Jasmine, I will say kids love this because it is so much fun to watch cook. But I have a cast iron skillet. You can also use a Pyrex dish, and you heat that in the oven at 425.
My kids like to say, watch the butter dance.
I love that. Tell them that is my new, that's my new thing. Now I've got about 2 tablespoons of butter, and it's a dancing in there. And watch what's going to happen. We're going to take this, and doesn't matter if it doesn't melt all the way. You just want to make sure that it's nice and hot.
That's easy. Now, how long did you leave that in the oven to get it nice and hot?
This is just let the cast iron preheat with the oven. So when you put your oven on 425 to preheat, then just add your skillet. And when you're ready,
just grab it.
Just grab it. And this is going back in, and see, it's already trying to puff. And next time y'all come in, make sure it's on the center rack. And that's going to take maybe 15 minutes.
Perfect timing for our next segment.
So perfect, just like you.
A Dutch baby. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I hope you all have a great Mother's Day. But we're going to check back in with her for this Dutch baby. You said it's a pancake and a souffle combination.
Exactly.
Combination, a sweet treat for Mom on Mother's Day.